Hulu's courtroom drama All's Fair just wrapped up its first season, and wow, what a cliffhanger. If you've been following this stylish legal thriller, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The shocking finale. So let's talk about what just happened. Carrington Lane's sinister plan to infiltrate Grant, Ronson, and Green, just so she can destroy the firm from the inside, is still very much alive. And when her own mentor, Dina Standish, declares she'll do everything in her power to stop her, Carr basically puts her at the top of her hit list. Her move? She tries to sabotage Dina's reputation by questioning her mental stability. But here's what nobody saw coming. Dina walks out of the room in handcuffs, arrested for the murder of Lloyd Walton. Yeah, you heard that right. Arrested for murder. Talk about a nail-biting cliffhanger. Season 2, renewal and release date. Now, the good news, the show was already renewed for Season 2 back in November, the same month it premiered. So we're definitely getting answers. The bad news, there's no official release date yet. But with filming set to start in spring of 2026, fans can expect Season 2 to arrive around mid-2027. What happened with Lloyd Walton? Let me catch you up on the whole Lloyd Walton situation, because this has been building all season. Throughout Season 1, the show carefully developed this storyline in the background before hitting us with that massive reveal in the finale. So Lloyd Walton has this twisted history with the attorneys at Grant, Ronson, and Green. He met one of the partners, Emerald Green, at a singles mixer, and then he roofied and assaulted her. But it gets deeper. It's eventually revealed that he also has connections to Dina Standish, who took on a case against his father years ago. Then, just a few days after he attacked Emerald, Lloyd ends up dead. And the murder? It's determined to be violent and rage-fueled. Naturally, this makes Allura and her colleagues the top suspects. Dina's arrest. The police have been circling around the firm for a long time, but they couldn't find enough evidence to actually arrest anyone. That is, until the season finale, when Detective Morrow finally arrests Dina. Here's what we don't know yet. The narrative hasn't revealed the details of what evidence the authorities have against her. There are also hints that Carr somehow orchestrated this arrest, but the reality of Dina's actual involvement in Walton's murder? Still completely ambiguous. And remember that possibly doctored evidence Carr has to prove her mentor's allegedly deteriorating mental stability? Yeah, that puts Dina in an incredibly precarious position. Season 2 plot predictions. So fans can confidently expect Season 2 to pick up right after this cliffhanger, diving into all these unanswered questions. The aftermath of Dina's arrest is definitely going to be a major focus. Cast returning for Season 2. Now let's talk about who's coming back. At its core, All's Fair is an entertaining courtroom drama where the most interesting parts come from its outlandish characters and their wild interpersonal relationships. So you can rest assured that most of the central cast will be returning. Some cast members have already expressed their excitement about the renewal. Sarah Paulson, who plays Carrington Lane, and Glenn Close, who plays Dina Standish, have both basically confirmed they're coming back. And of course, the other co-leads are expected to reprise their roles. Kim Kardashian as Allura Grant, Naomi Watts as Liberty Ronson, and Niecy Nash as Emerald Green. Supporting cast returns. Secondary characters closely connected to the main cast are also likely making a comeback. That includes Chase Munro, played by Matthew Noska, who's romantically involved with both Allura and Carr. We'll also see Emerald's sons return, Egypt, played by Armani Barrett, Ezra, played by Jamarcus Kilgore, and Elijah, played by Joshua Sweeter. Plus, Teyana Taylor is expected to reprise her role as Milan, the firm's paralegal who was involved with Chase. However, things are more uncertain for characters who are only distantly connected to the central cast, like Maria Kouladis, played by Hari Neff, Reggie, played by O.T. Fagbenley, and Alberta, played by Lorraine Toussaint. New faces coming. While the core group is likely returning, the series is definitely going to add some new faces into the mix for Season 2. Carr's revenge plan. Now, let's get into one of the most intriguing storylines heading into Season 2, Carr's revenge plan. Near the end of Season 1, multiple characters find themselves in completely unexpected places. But the most surprising development? Carr's ability to slither her way into Allura and her colleagues' good graces. From the beginning, she's been a major rival and nemesis to Allura, Liberty, and Emerald. Carr hates this trio for abandoning her when they left their old firm to launch their own women-led company. So she dedicated herself to besting them at their own game, becoming bigger and better than their firm. But throughout Season 1, she starts devising a new plan. Infiltrating the firm. Now Carr wants to infiltrate Allura's firm, bring their names to newer heights, and then destroy their entire reputation from within. Talk about playing the long game. All that stands in her way is a partner's vote that will decide whether she can join the firm. Surprisingly, she loses Dina's vote once Dena finally sees her for what she truly is. But on the flip side, she manages to secure the votes of 2 other partners, who remain anonymous for now. Carr's future at the firm. So with Dena now arrested, Carr's future at Grant, Ronson, and Green becomes even more intriguing. It looks like her ambitious revenge plan is going to become a central narrative thread that will expand throughout Season 2 and possibly beyond. This is definitely going to be one of the main storylines to watch when the show returns. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more.